Hey everybody, my name is Lisa and I'm the Crafty Goddess. Hello and welcome. She's back! She's back! Hi. We had one of my subscribers, viewers, said that she missed seeing us together. So yeah, we had to bring her back. She's a lovely lady who lives in Germany. She talked about...
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm a lovely lady.
Well, you are too,
Okay.
yes. But I just brain farted on her name. I'm so sorry. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her in the comments.
Yeah, and she
Hi.
said she's got 4 sisters and she loves to knit and she loves to watch us knit and crochet and play with yarn and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna say back by popular demand.
And so we bought a lot of yarn today, so
yeah, we decided to. I know it's been over a month since I posted a video last. I have one person to blame for that, by the way. Tom Nook.
Oh yeah,
Tom Nook. That wily, rascally little raccoon talked me into buying an island, some exotic getaway where I can enjoy my days of leisure.
Yeah, it's a time sucker.
I've been picking up twigs, plucking fruit out of trees, and harvesting vegetables and building campsites. Yes, I'm talking about Animal Crossing. I have discovered the joys of Animal Crossing.
It's taken away our knitting, crocheting time.
My crafting time has taken a hit. But yeah, so although I do have a spinning wheel in my house. I caught a spinning wheel.
I thought you were talking about real life. I'm like,
I'd like a spinning wheel in real life too.
I want a yarn winder and a knitting machine and all that.
I got a ball winder and a yarn swift. Check out yeah, I'll give you some. I'll have to get back. So yeah, today we decided to go to Lens. Well, you went to Lens Mill last weekend, but I've done previous videos where I've done Lens Mill hauls. The Lens Mill store here in Guelph recently reopened.
After months.
I know. I've heard of a few things behind the scenes, but I am not at liberty to discuss them personally.
Yeah, it just took a lot of time.
And finagling and yeah. But it is now open and open for business. We went earlier today and there was a pretty good stream of foot traffic going in and out of the store.
Yeah, it's very busy.
What was it like when you went last week?
It was about the same.
Yeah.
Constant, you know.
Okay.
Little old ladies in the yarn section like me.
Like today.
I include myself in that. But.
I was trying to get down one aisle and with my backpack and my big basket full of things. There's a woman coming one way with a walker, another woman coming another way with like her granddaughter, and I was just like, I'm sure, but they just don't make the aisles want. Yeah,
yeah,
we're like, nope.
The aisles aren't big enough, but that's okay.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
But we're going to show off what we got today. I set a budget and I went over slightly.
I did not set a budget and that was wrong.
Oh,
that was wrong.
Oh dear. Well, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Pick a product. Oh, okay. Let's go with this first.
Yes.
The yarn of the month at Lens Mill for April of 2022 is Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand, right? $3.49 a ball.
What's the regular price on that? I guess it doesn't say.
It was $4.99 regular price.
Okay.
Which isn't bad.
I've never actually used the Ferris wheel yarn. You've used it for a few projects.
I love Ferris wheel. I mean, look at these colors. Look at these colors.
The gradation and blending is pretty nice. I was going to buy some, but I changed my mind. But it's the yarn of the month for the month of April. And
yes, 100% acrylic, which I like.
You said it's $3.49, right?
$3.49 right now.
Regular price is $4.99. So it's not bad.
I bought 3 because 3 makes a really nice shawl.
For those of you who crochet and are familiar with the Vagabond shawl, Fiber Spiders put up a tutorial for it. Oh. She's been cranking them out like crazy.
They're easy and quick.
Our friend Zahava has put out, I don't know how many. If Zahava's watching, hi!
She's the queen.
She's a crochet wizard. I've made a couple and they do it really well. I don't
know how fast she does it.
She's crocheted a lot longer than I have.
Jealous.
But this colorway is called Vintage Carousel.
So pretty. I'm a color girl, bright, vibrant. I love it.
So the specs on these, each cake is 3 ounces or 85 grams, measures 270 yards or 247 meters. It is machine washable and dryable. It is 100% acrylic. It is listed as a medium weight of 4, which is a good worsted. It works up like a good worsted.
Oh yeah, it's a little thin for worsted, but
it's not bad.
It's not bad.
I like it. It takes.
Is this roving? It's not roving, right?
No, I can't remember the name of this.
No. I'm newish to yarn. Well, kind of.
So the requirements are a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 5 millimeter crochet hook, which translates to an H or a US 8. Yeah, it's.
I always use a.
Made in India.
I always use a, like it says 5, but I'll use a 5.5 or 6 because I'm a very tight crocheter. So I like a little bit of a drape. Otherwise, it'll be too tight for me.
I do the same thing. I bump up a size at least, or like
I'm not loose enough. I gotta relax. Anyway, that's good.
I
wish I could juggle.
They didn't have as many color sections. I think they had like maybe 4 or 5 colorways, which wasn't bad, but it just
it's all right.
Okay, next.
Do you want to go, or do you want me to do another one?
You keep doing your
Heartland. Did you get a Heartland?
I think I did get a Heartland.
Yes. Actually. Who doesn't love a Heartland? Look at this pink.
Again by Lion Brand. Your colorway is.
Oh, I should. What is?
Is it Biscayne? Biscayne for American folks who are watching this. Did we pronounce this wrong?
I don't know.
And mine's in the colorway Great Smoky Mountains. I know a lot of these are the Heartland yarns are named after, I think, either cities or tourist attractions in the United States.
What it
hence
is?
the name Heartland.
Oh.
Yes. So as Canadians, we're not as familiar with American.
Oh yeah, we totally probably butchered that. Sorry.
Yeah. We apologize. There's a really vibrant, like blue teal one that starts with a C, and I know it's something related with Ohio. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. But
you can see the difference kind of in our taste. Like she's more of a neutral
grayscale,
and I am like, give me the pink.
Vibrant colors.
Yeah.
So the Heartland is, I believe this is also 100% acrylic.
Yes, which I like.
Each skein measures 5 ounces or 142 grams. It's 251 yards or 230 meters. Yeah, it's right in front of me, 100% acrylic. They're listed as a medium worsted weight of 4. It does work up as a worsted. I love this yarn. It's so much fun to play with.
I have not actually used this yet. I have about 3 balls of it. And I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I had to buy it.
I use it for my long wrist warmers. Like I'll knit up wrist warmers like flat, but then I leave like a hole for the thumb and just so. But yeah,
might be a hat for me.
Takes 5.5 millimeter knitting needles or a crochet hook size 6 millimeter, which works out to a J or US 10. So it works out.
So why does it some yarns like this one will say a 5 and it's a 4 weight. This is a 4 weight, says 6.
I honestly don't know. I think it may be the way that the yarn is plied.
Maybe. And
the Ferris wheel did feel like a little bit thinner than this, so maybe. But it also works out with gauge too, right?
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know about gauge yet.
We'll do a video on gauge sometime. So.
You have to teach me.
I don't always do a gauged swatch when I knit projects. I
should because my sizes are sometimes off. But
meh. But yeah, we both love Heartland. It's very soft and comfortable. I love using it I've used it for wrist warmers. I've used it for hats. I've used it for stuffed animals. I actually used up a bunch of odds and ends of Heartland to make little stuffed rabbits, and I'm going to hide them around work next week because next Sunday is Bunny Day. I mean Easter. Sorry. All right. Next. Oh, yes.
I got 2 of the Karen Simply Soft with the sparkles.
Karen Simply Soft Party.
Let me show it close to the camera there so they can see the sparkle. Look at these colors together.
Sparkle.
Like,
hey, pretty.
I don't know what I will make with these 2 colors.
I've made wrist warmers out of this.
But these just belong together.
Yeah.
In my head.
I actually like this color. I like a nice teal. This one is called Teal Sparkle. Yours is
Purple Sparkle.
I was expecting like plaid or grape.
99% acrylic, 1% metallic, which would be
this lovely metallic thread running
the
through
wonderful
here.
sparkle.
And if you're lucky, sometimes the pattern, you'll get a free pattern on the labels. I haven't tried this one, but
yeah, I love them. How many yards? Oh, 3 ounces, 85 grams. Where's the yards? Oh,
right underneath.
164 yards and 150 meters. So a good project. Again, I'm not sure. It could be a...
And again, this is listed as a medium weight of 4 worsted weight. It does work up like a worsted. It works up like a slightly thin worsted, I find. Yeah, but it's still nice. It works up quite well.
Soft, it's squishy.
Needle requirements are 5mm knitting needles or a 5mm crochet hook, which works out to an 8 or an H, US 8. Yeah. And machine washable and dryable. I like it. I've used it for various things, as I said. Where's it made? Made in Turkey.
Seems like a popular place to make yarn.
Yeah, she's the one that goes for all the vivid colors, as we're about to keep discovering here.
You'll see. So I got one ball.
We've got,
one ball.
Oh, I got mandala too.
Of the mandala.
And that's
in Troll. Look at this.
Does this look like Troll? I mean...
No, maybe it doesn't look like Troll, but look.
It's cute.
Look.
And
what am I going to do with one?
I got one in the colorway Genie.
What am I going to do with one?
I make something called the boom shawl, but it's a knit pattern, right? So, and it's very easy. It's like an asymmetrical triangle. I really like this yarn. These, oh, sorry. How much did the carrot cakes or carrot? Oh, the sparkle party sparkle.
They were $5.29 each. Oh. Canadian.
And the Heartland is going for $6.49. Yes, along with everything else lately in this time of economic thing. You know, I'm just going to move that slightly here. Careful. Sorry. Okay. My tripod doesn't work, so we're using
my tripod, which is a little iffy.
It's a little springy. That's okay. I'm grateful for the help.
Yeah. But yeah, all the prices have kind of gone up, so you got to look for sales. This was $8.99, but it was 15% off. All of the mandalas.
Line brand mandala, yes. I've used mandala before. I know Fiber Spider likes using mandala. I think Crystal Bagaudet has used mandala. I could be wrong.
Jade and Stitches loves this stuff too.
I really like it. Just the color gradation is gorgeous. I absolutely love how it shifts color. Like they're all very prismatic.
Like a little scarf or a shawlette.
I've been able to get a shawlette out of this, out of one ball. So the mandala, do you want to go over the specs?
You go ahead.
All right. So each cake weighs, as you can see, they almost look like little, because they're wound so tight, each cake weighs 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. They measure 590 yards or 540 meters. So you do get a lot of bang for your buck. Like I said, I've done a knitting pattern called Boom, which is just a knit shawlette pattern. I got it free from Ravelry. It's an asymmetrical shawl pattern, and it knits up really nice. But because it is a DK weight of 3, it's going to take a little longer unless you're used to using DK weights and can just zip through it. I'm still working my way through it. So the knitting needle requirements are 3.75 millimeter knitting needles. I push up to a 4.5 because I like a bit of drape, so I'll go up a little bit higher in size. Or a crochet hook size 5, which translates to a US 8 or an H.
And I would do a 5.5 at least.
Yeah.
Or even a 6.
With this I would go 5.5. Yeah. To be honest.
I don't know. I crochet so tight sometimes. I really need to relax, I think.
See, I've been called like a loose knitter. First time I was asked, somebody said, "Hey, you're a loose knitter, aren't you?" I said, "I beg your pardon." But then I realized they were talking about my knitting style, so it was just kind of like a...
I also have these mandalas.
Mandala
Sparkle. Mandala Sparkle. Look at this.
It's slightly smaller though. Hang on a second. Okay, so
they stay the same though, even though this one seems smaller than this one.
Well, the regular mandala is 5.3 ounces. The mandala sparkle is 3.5.
Oh, so they are smaller.
Yeah.
But look, see, I bought 2 of these, so maybe a shawlette scarf thing. But again, sparkles.
Are those both the same?
They are the same, even though... That's why I'm thinking this one is wound really tight, and this one's not.
Okay.
Am I crazy?
No.
Because they say the same specs.
Yeah. I would say the same. Like, one of them's probably a little bit tighter.
It's called Draco. Harry Potter?
Yeah, but if it's Drago, it should be black and green.
Oh, like dragon and okay.
Yeah. But it is cute though.
I love
maybe
it.
Maybe it's a sparkly dragon.
Sparkles. So yeah, I had to buy those. I had to. It jumped into my basket.
And instead of
she wanted to get a cart. She wanted to get a cart. And I said no.
We probably could have used a cart.
But then I would have bought more than this.
We have more space to fill.
I live with my mother and she's starting to get overrun with yarn.
Well,
starting.
Our mom and my husband can commiserate then. What's next on the thing? Oh, we're going to talk about this.
Let's do shawl on the ball.
Shawl on the ball. Shawl on the ball.
Shawl on the ball. Oh, you got, see? She got a pretty color.
I got pretty colors too.
She delved. And mine's kind of, well, I mean, it's still sparkly.
Now, one of the reasons why I'm happy that Lynn's Mill has reopened is because it's the only store in Guelph where I've seen they've introduced some of the newer colors. Like you can get that one, the Prism and Lotus Blossom, and I think another one at Michael's. But before the old location of Lynn's Mill closed down, they also had other colorways that I've gotten before, like Pastel Pixie and Mellow Muse and whatnot. So I had to go back today and get one called
That was new?
Yep. Newer, I should say.
Oh, okay.
This colorway is called Unique Unicorn.
I'm surprised I didn't get that.
And that one's called Prism.
This one is the Prism? Oh, it is.
That's the Prism.
Oh, you know this one well, then. You've used this one a lot.
I love this yarn so much. I cannot go wrong with this yarn. But yeah, see, this is where we kind of traded momentarily.
Yeah, mine is a little bit darker, a little bit. And she's like the...
I'm more into subdued colors, but I thought, because Shawl on the Ball, for those of you who have used it for projects, you'll know that
one ball makes a shawl.
And it does. Plus, the color gradation is just, yeah, it's breathtaking. Like that's why a lot of people I know will pull the color from the center, which I don't know how you can do it, because whenever I do it, it turns into a big ball of yarn barf because it's wound so tight in the middle.
Oh, but I wouldn't even think to go on the outside.
See, I usually go on the outside.
Do you?
Work my way in. But that's me because I'm different. But yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite yarns.
I don't think I've used this either.
You tried using it, but then there were a couple balls that were just like
there's a couple balls
nightmare.
That it was not good. I don't even know how to describe it. Well. Yeah, I kept having to clip off sections of it because it was...
it looked like as it was being spun, it kept snagging in certain parts.
Yeah.
So, but you can make yarn art out of it.
It's probably just a bad skein.
Or a bad batch.
Yeah, I should have done something. But
all right.
But this one seems a lot better. Like this one actually... Like I'm excited.
I've used Present before.
I'm excited.
So the Shawl on the Ball, I know I've gone over this before in previous videos. It is 58% cotton, 39% acrylic, 3% other fiber. It's got a nice halo. It's got a nice halo around the strand, so it's very pretty. Regular price is going for $9.99. I've seen it much higher at Michael's. Yeah, these are all Canadian prices, by the way. My apologies.
I feel bad because Jaden Stitches just did a Lynn's Mill haul and she had all the American prices, so I'm sorry. I'll have to watch her video.
And we can't convert.
And we can't compete with her either because she is the queen. She is my queen.
Well, what am I at?
You're my queen, but she is my crochet queen.
Okay. I feel that much better. No, I'm kidding.
Her and Fiber Spider taught me how to crochet.
So the Lion Brand, yeah, Fiber Spider helped out a lot. Each skein weighs 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. I did not read that right. 150 grams, 481 yards or 440 meters. Again, similar to the mandala, there's a lot of bang for your buck in these skeins.
I always think I would use 2 for a nice size shawl.
Like a big shawl.
I'm a full figure girl, so I would need like...
It's a worsted. It's listed as a worsted weight. It's a thin worsted weight, but it knits up like a worsted.
Is it because of the halo?
I think it's because of the halo and the way the yarn is spun. It does knit up really nice as a worsted. I find it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, because if you compare it to
Ferris wheel,
yeah, like it seems very thin, but
yeah.
Oh, I put 2 together.
So it is listed as a worsted weight medium. Knitting needle requirements are 5 millimeter. It takes a 6 millimeter crochet hook, which translates to a J or US 10. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't understand. I'm still learning.
The Vagabond shawls.
You want that to be drapey though, right?
Yeah. I am doing up the Vagabond shawl on the Ball right now, and I'm using a 6, and it's just
okay.
It's
I'm gonna do
nice.
it. I will do it.
And last for you.
Last for me for yarn, I got some dingbat things, whatever. I don't know, I'm sorry. Landscape.
Lion Brand Landscape.
Again, I love rainbows. How could you not? Look at this. Look at these colors.
And I think that is in the colorway rainbow. No, boardwalk. Very,
Oh, okay. And it's a roving style, right?
Yep.
Right? I'm
Yep,
learning.
yep,
I'm learning. I like roving. You don't like roving?
I like the Lion Brand ice cream roving. I like the, I think there's a couple types of roving. This yarn for me is just bloody, because I use it for knitting, right? I'm sure if I crocheted with it, it'd be different, but I hate knitting with this.
What is?
Because it splits.
Oh.
And sometimes you get the extra fibers. With crochet, it's not such a hard time because you can just get in there and pick it up with the hook, like all of it. With knitting needles, you've got that sharp pointy bit, right? So sometimes you stab it and it'll split the yarn. I hate knitting.
I've used roving before and I thought it was fine. But I crochet.
But you crochet. Yeah. It's a beautiful yarn. The colorways are stunning.
Look.
I'm gonna try and crochet with it. Maybe crocheting will win me back.
I love it. I think the colors got me more than anything else about it.
So tell us about it.
It is $4.99 Canadian. I mean, it is what it is.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. You get 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 147 yards, 134 meters. It is a medium 4.
It works up like a worsted.
Yeah.
So it's gorgeous in that respect. You're going to get a nice sturdy.
But roving, you're going to have parts that are thicker than thinner.
Yeah. There is a regularity in the strand.
But not too much.
It's not like big, small.
I've seen some roving that is like, ooh, they're like, holy moly.
Like the art yarns and stuff like that? Yeah.
Very pretty, but I don't know if I'd have the patience.
I arm knit with them.
I can't do that.
I'll teach you.
A 6mm needle. I don't knit, so I don't know what that means. And a 6.5mm hook.
Which works out to a 10 or a K. Like US 10.5.
And it's 100% acrylic. I'm not allergic to wool, but I'm one of those people that will get really itchy.
Now, unlike most of the other yarns that we've listed, the landscapes, you can put it in the washer, but they recommend you lay the garment flat to dry.
I think that for any
can we do the same thing?
Handmade things, your best bet is to hand wash and lay flat. I mean,
yeah, it's all the ball requires lay flat dry. I just hose it down for Febreze and away I go.
I know, but you're not going to get the germs and stuff out of that.
No, I know.
But it's just better if it's something handmade, and especially with love.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
Yeah.
It's a pain, but
I agree with that.
It's a pain.
I'm here for that.
But
sorry, I gotta switch over.
But once I give something to somebody, like if I give somebody a gift, you can throw it in the garbage for all I care. I mean, don't, but
don't throw my stuff.
It's yours. You can do what you please.
So I got a bit more yarn than she did.
You did? I got a lot.
I did. After the ice yarn and Hobie yarn hauls, I said, that's it. I'm on a fiber diet. I'm on a yarn diet. I'm not buying anymore.
I think I'll be grounded soon. 47 years old and I'll be grounded.
My husband's going to kill me when he sees this. Well, it's not like he's not going to see the bag when it comes in the apartment. It wasn't a lot, but there was a video that I did. I think it was a Lens Mill haul where I bought some Scarfy yarn and I showed off the crochet mesh shawl that I did from Fiber Spider. This was the tutorial. No, it wasn't called the crochet. I think it was called not the crochet mesh shawl, but it's a crescent shawl that looks like a spider web. Oh. Why is it whenever I start recording, I can never remember the name, but as soon as I'm like, that one.
I remember seeing that. I want to make that.
Yeah, it wasn't the crochet mesh shawl, because that's just like straight mesh, and it looks really cool, but it was like a crescent shawl, and he used Scarfy for that as well. The last vendor show I did, I made, I think, 3 shawls with that pattern, and they all sold like that. So I had to replenish my stock. I don't have any Scarfy yarn on hand right now. And it is also a roving style yarn. I know I said I don't like roving style yarns, but I find this actually quite fun to crochet with.
It's not.
I knit with it, but I prefer crocheting with a roving
And it's
yarn.
not loose.
No. It does have a slight bit of a halo because there is a percentage of wool in there. Well, let's just go to that. I've read the specs on this before, but let's review. Each skein weighs 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. They're 312 yards or 285 meters. So again, you can get like one project out of this, like one scarf, one shawl. Like I've used one entire skein for one of those crochet shawls, and it's
I've
fine.
made infinity scarves with those.
I think one fiber
about this size, but maybe twice as thick as this would be.
Oh yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I think the one shawl that Fiber Spider did, he used 2 skeins of this, and it turned out very long and drapey and gorgeous. Fiber content is 78% acrylic, 22% wool. You can see it. There is a wee halo on this because
you can see the fibers. Yeah.
It is listed as a bulky weight of 5. It feels a little bit like a worsted, but again, you can see the differences between the thickness and like it goes from thick to thin, but not exaggerated, but it is noticeable, but it's very smooth. I really like crocheting with this.
Yeah, I really like it too. I've made a bunch of infinity scarves with that.
It takes a 5.5 millimeter. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Takes 5.5 millimeter needle or a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, which translates to a 10.5 or K. I've used a 6.5 and it works up like a dream.
It's perfect.
I got the colorways charcoal and aqua, which I don't know if you can see that. Yep. And I think this was the one. Fiber Spider used for his tutorial, Oxford and Claret, which is just the colorways themselves they're beautiful.
I know.
They really are.
I love the one. I think it's hot pink and black. I don't know what it's called, but that's the one that I was just like, oh.
I've used that before.
Yeah. Oh, you got some of that. Oh,
I did. I had to.
I should have, but I didn't.
I've also reviewed this in past. Oh look, there's cat hair in it already.
Well, I have 2 cats here. I'm surprised one hasn't come up to say hello.
Give it time. I got some more Red Heart gemstone. I'm touch and go with Red Heart yarn, to be honest. Like some of the yarns, like the soft, Red Heart soft is actually really nice, but then Red Heart comfort is not very comfortable. It's very acrylic-y, plasticky.
Yeah.
So Red Heart, I find it's kind of but they came up with gemstone. I haven't used it, but the cashier that rang me up, she said she was very happy I got this gemstone because she was like, oh, this works up really nice. I've gotten a couple of different colorways before. This is Ruby, which
I really like that.
Yeah, it's like the reds, the purples. I really like this colorway. And
Sun, come back.
Peridot. I think I've gotten Peridot before. I'll have to go back and check. But I thought I could make some really cool like infinity scarves or like maybe some shallots with this. The colorways are beautiful. They're all Red Heart gemstone. They're obviously all named after gemstones. I've bought amethyst and I think I'm an agate before from it. While she's perusing that,
this pattern only takes 3 balls.
Oh wow! Yeah, because there's a lot of bang for your buck in these too. 100% acrylic. No, that's okay.
I'm like, that's impressive. I'm like, I kind of want to make this blanket. You see?
Each skein is 7 ounces or 200 grams, 312 yards or 285 meters. Oh yeah, 3 skeins of that will do it.
That looks like a pretty spacious blanket.
Oh yeah, but it takes. They use a size 6 crochet hook. Have you bumped up to 6.5?
Yeah.
So it is considered a bulky weight of 5. It doesn't feel like a bulky weight, but something tells me it's going to do up like a bulky weight. I still haven't. I'm still hoarding it. I haven't even tried it yet. Yeah. So the knitting needle requirement is 6 millimeter, which works out to a US 10, or I think it's a J hook, and then crochet hook is 6.5. So yeah, you can totally do a 6.5. Which works out to a K or a 10.5. Made in Turkey. Yeah. Machine wash cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. Do not iron, do not bleach. So delicate cycle.
Yeah, you can ruin your projects.
Oh, and I got some
proper washing.
Yeah. So it feels like it's pretty sturdy. I also got some stock yarn. Because
that's way too thin for me. I just found out I have carpal tunnel in my hands.
Who likes bright colors now?
I do. I love the colors, but that would kill my hands.
I haven't knit socks in forever.
I should bring that one ball of yarn to show that I bought. That's thin.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, the Cotton Kings from Hobie?
Yeah.
Okay, while she goes away and takes care of that, I realize we're going on like way too long with this. I don't know how long we've been recording, but
we
I
can
don't
just
care.
do the yarn. We can do.
There's pigeons outside, so we're like looking out at the balcony, like there's pigeons looking, and like, what are you humans doing? So one of my coworkers asked if I knit socks. I said yes. She said, "Can you make me a pair of socks? I will pay for them." I said, "Okay. What colorway would you like?" "Oh, whatever." She'll either love it or regret leaving this decision up to me.
I mean, it'll be colorful.
This is Barocco Comfort Sock. I've used this before.
Okay.
I don't mind knitting socks. It is time intensive because, yeah, you can see how thin the yarn is. I've used 3.25 millimeter needles. It's like those chicken skewers when you're baking chicken.
Oh my goodness.
So the Barocco Comfort Sock is 50% superfine nylon and 50% superfine acrylic. I've used sock yarn where there's been a percentage of merino and it still works fine, but I thought maybe she will want to wear them to work and be comfortable and not have her feet rubbing up against slabs of wool, so that's what I went with. It is machine washable, but it advises to tumble dry, low heat. Again, go with the delicates, right? That's where you usually put your socks, I hope. Each skein is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. If you want a full pair of socks, like 2 socks, get 100 grams of sock yarn. 50-gram balls, you're going to get 1 sock. Unless you're knitting 1 sock, I don't judge. Knitting needle requirements are 3.25, which is perfect because I love using 3.25. 3 millimeter crochet hook, which works to a D, and it is considered a weight of 1 superfine, which it obviously is. It's sock yarn. It's nothing to write home about, but it doesn't have an actual colorway named on here, but it's pretty. Are they cooing out there?
There's a pigeon on my balcony right now.
In case you're hearing
in case you can hear, yeah, it's like driving my cats insane.
But yeah, that's the yarn that we got from the mail.
This was the ball of yarn I bought at Hobie. It was the Cotton Kings. Now
somebody's discovered Cotton Kings yarn.
It's beautiful, but it's like thread. It is like thread, and I am actually crocheting something out of another colorway of this, and it's not good for my hands. I don't know if I'm ever going to finish. I might have to get Sahaba to finish it for me.
Yeah, she'll probably do it a lot faster.
Maybe I'll give you this and then you can crochet me something. No, I'll pay for your time. Anyway, so yeah, that was
just to compare with the sock yarn. That's the yarn that she's learning to use because she's a sucker for worsted and bulky weights.
Yeah,
I love bulky weights and worsted weights too.
Yeah, but anyway.
What else did you get at Lens Mill? You got snack food stuff.
I got Jelly Bellies
because Lens Mill is famous for snack foods.
I love sugar. And this funky light that you can plug into your USB. I don't know. It says to plug in for your computer, but I'm sure anything that...
If you get like an adapter, you can just plug it in wherever.
My couch has these plugs. Weird, I know, but it's okay.
Her couch has plugs.
My couch is, yeah, it's awesome. I bought a set of hooks for a friend. Because she's like, where do I get them? And this is the...
We're not going to mention the friend because we don't want to spoil the surprise.
But these are kind of the cheap version. This was $12.99 for a set, which was what she got me 2.5 years ago? 3 years ago?
About that.
And I'm like, well, before I learned
I want to learn to crochet.
I'm
here's me with a
so she buys me this.
Yarn and a bunch of, like,
and
I know what to get you.
And I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. And then...
Lo and behold.
And then I'm like, Fiber Spider, Jada Stitches, and I'm like, this is fun and easy. Here's my new obsession.
All how the turns have tabled.
So I'm hoping...
Yes, I said that on purpose.
My friend, and these are, I still use these. They're great. They're great.
Yeah, they also sell like really cool craft items, which I got as well. Well, I got a few anyway.
It's one of the few craft stores we have here other than Michael's.
Yeah. Like
Walmart. There used to be like Lewis Craft, White Rose, but...
I miss White Rose so much.
I know.
But yeah, they've also got like the glass bottles. Like I use these for my doing like spell bottles, like for my altar. Like if anybody needs to spell that, These are super cool. There's like 6 in a bag, and they're like $1.50 for 6. Easy. Because festival season is starting to come about again. We're getting some cute signs for tables, so we can break down prices. The little chalkboard signs, they come in so handy. And yeah,
little chalkboard sales tags, price tags.
And because she is now learning how to do stitch markers, I've been doing stitch markers, but mine are a little bit different. I use wire, which I've found for the first time in ages, and beads, and just I'll wrap them around knitting needles. I did a tutorial on
and I bought these little lobster claws, lobster clips.
That's the tutorial. I did stitch.
I think they'll be okay.
Oh yeah, I did a stitch marker tutorial where I just used like the lobster claws and jump rings.
I was gonna use earring hooks, like the ones that close, but I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna try.
Those will be better anyway.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if anybody's interested in seeing a tutorial on how I do the wire wrapped stitch markers, let me know. I'll do one up, post it, because I got my wire, I got some beads. I'm raring to go. We're gonna go stitch marker. We're gonna make a bunch of stitch
we'll
markers.
make a bunch and we'll have like a nice basket and we'll just throw them all in together.
Yeah, who wants them?
Who wants them?
I also got a bunch of junk food, but because I'm a plus size gal, I don't want to be judged online for my eating habits. Sorry, not sorry.
Some water enhancers, because why not?
The one thing about Len's Mill Store, when you go into the checkout area,
oh, it's dangerous.
It's lined with like little toys, gadgets, snack food.
Yep.
It's like the last minute.
Everything
Don't
you're
forget
like,
to take this on the way home.
Sure.
So, yeah.
That's where this stuff came in. It was in the checkout line.
That's where my snack foods came from. I will show up one thing. I have never seen. I'm a sucker for the combos. I've never seen garlic parmesan before, so I usually get the tortilla one with the 7-layer with the guacamole on it. I'm a sucker for garlic parmesan. I will eat enough garlic to ward off Dracula. I don't care. But
yeah, that was basically it. I don't know how much I spent altogether because
I do, and I'm not going to tell.
I'm trying to not think about that.
Yeah, I did set a budget, and I went slightly over.
Slightly over.
But
and I also got.
We also got Mom a present because she
got
said
my mom a placemat.
She wanted a placemat because Mom's a proper lady who likes to eat with Canada. A placemat.
Yeah, she's a proper lady.
Representing Canada, even though we live here.
Yeah. So that's it. Yarn diet. What do you call it?
I'm on a yarn diet.
Fiber diet.
Fiber diet. Yeah, I'm a fiber diet.
We're on a fiber diet because
we're done.
We're done.
At least until Listowells has a tent sale.
Yeah. I'm having surgery for carpal tunnel come later this year, so hopefully my hands will be all good and then I'll be able to crochet faster.
So feel free to forward your best wishes for speedy recovery in the comments below.
So if something doesn't work out with my surgery, I'm like, you're going to inherit a lot of yarn. No, it'll be fine.
I can almost feel like the lines in my husband's forehead furrowing deeper. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for, if you made it this far.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You get long videos with two of us.
It's been a while, but some of you have been kind enough to comment that you missed seeing her and you missed seeing us do videos together. And bye, Mr. Pigeon.
Oh, we're right in front of a giant window. So
there's like these bay windows and we can see all the wildlife creeping up to this 11th floor balcony.
Oh yeah, my cat's now up like.
Oh, there we go.
Aww,
the kitties think they can do some hunting.
Kitties think she can take on a pigeon, but
that's okay.
Anyway,
yeah. So we're gonna cut this short so we make sure that she doesn't slam herself into a window. If you liked what you saw, please give a thumbs up. We appreciate all the positive feedback. If you would like to see my sister make some more guest appearances in the future, or maybe on a semi-regular basis, please let us know. Drop a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I can't talk anymore. Down here. And click the notification bell as well. And that'll let you know when I put up more videos. But that's it for now. We've got a new pile of fiber to work our way through.
Yeah, and to put somewhere.
Yeah, I've got a closet that's full. Don't tell my husband.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate the quality time together. Stay safe. Keep making cool stuff. Any closing remarks?
Just thank you for watching. I hope we weren't too boring.
Nah, I try not to.
If you're a yarnophile like me, I will sit and watch.
If you're a yarnivore,
I am a yarnophile. Oh, I don't know. Anyway,
thank you. Take care, stay safe, and let's hang out again sometime.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.